A gust of wind swept through the trees, rolling in from the west and stirring the forest to life. Branches groaned and whispered as brittle leaves scattered into the dusk, dancing briefly before the earth claimed them once more. The sudden chill bit through my cloak and sent a shiver down my spine. The weather had been kind to us since we left our temporary lodgings in the modest town of Shallow Run. But now the air carried the faint edge of coming winter. The nights had grown colder, and the daylight seemed to fade sooner with each passing day, as though the sun itself were weary. Shallow Run had proven a wise place to rest for a time. The town was small yet alive with honest, good-hearted folk, humans who made their living from the forest and the lake. Their forefathers had chosen their ground well, nestled between the vast sweep of the lonely forest to the west and the mirror-still waters of Mistwater Lake to the north. The settlement thrived beside the crossroads of a great trading route that wound through the heart of the continent. Travelers from all corners of Kiabroth passed through, their stories and wares filling the streets with color and life. In the bustling bazaar, stalls overflowed with rare goods, finely woven cloaks from the human craftsmen of West Lodge, the sweet scent of roasted delicacies prepared by the continent's finest cooks, and the deep crimson glow of elven wines imported from the distant vineyards of Giatasi. For 3 days, peace had lingered here, a fleeting comfort between long miles and uncertain purpose. Before we set out, Emmett and I made it our duty to visit every shop in Shallow Run, gathering supplies for the journey ahead. Warmer clothes, salted meats, dried fruit, wines, and whatever else we could fit into the carriage. Neither of us had ever been fond of cities, and we lingered only long enough to gather what we needed. The road had long become our truest companion, and the temples our only constant homes. My life, however, had not always been one of wandering. When I was a child, I knew what it meant to belong, to wake beneath the same roof, to hear familiar voices echo through the same stone halls. I was raised among the arcanists in the Temple of Igrus, nestled deep within the Calvaria region, where the winds never rested and the plains shimmered white with frost even in midsummer. I was found as an infant, abandoned beside a frozen trade route, a few days' journey from White Bridge. A merchant discovered me there, swaddled in rags and barely alive, and brought me to the city seeking help.